Okay guys, so today we've got a load of odd jobs. The first one on the list is changing this kitchen tap using our Narad tap kit. Must have in my opinion, really handy bit of kit. And don't forget the flexible bucket, plumbers must have. The first thing we've got to do, we've already shut the water off, so the first job is to undo the flexies. Now these Narad tap spanners are absolutely brilliant. All you've got to do is crack them and then you can get your hand up there and loosen them off. Making sure that water goes in the bucket. We don't want to flood the place. This water is just what's left in the taps. The water is definitely off, trust me. Even though it looks like there's a lot of water, there actually isn't. So we just got to empty the rest of the water out of the tap. As you can see, it's dripping down from above, not from the flexies. Should have opened the actual taps to do that. So now we get the Narad tap in it again and undo the actual tap bolt. Well, again, you've only got to crack them. Once they're cracked, they usually just spin off by hand. Just like that, nice and easy. He says as he struggles to undo it. Awkward little spaces these, but this one isn't as bad as some of the others I've done. And that was the other side, completely seized where it had been leaking. And as you can see, it actually came out of the tap and not from the actual sink. So that was why we were replacing it, because of the leak. So that's another little bit of kit for the scrap bucket. So we're going to clean off the sink now. So we put our taps on a nice clean surface. Once that's done, we're going to drop our taps in. As you can see, they're in there now. Nice new tap. Awkward trying to film like this, guys. So bear with me. So here we go. The taps are all bolted back on, and now we're just going to do our flexies up. I did miss a little bit of video doing the bolt up, but trying to get it done and film does take a bit of time, and you do tend to forget these things. You can see I'm old and I'm big, so getting in these tight spaces is awkward. Just going to turn the water back on, make sure the hot and cold is all good. And we're going to quickly check for leaks, make sure nothing's dripping, and we're all good. Happy days. I'm happy with that. Put the shelf back in and clean any residue water. Give it all a good clean, make sure everything's nice and tidy. Then we're going to empty our flexible water bucket. These are on the TikTok shop, guys. These are a must-have. Same as the Narad tap spanners kits. Absolutely brilliant bits of kit. This extends, so you can get a bit more length on it if you need to. So does the extension bar. The extension bar does the same thing, so that extends as well, so you get a bit more length. I absolutely love this kit, guys. It's not cheap, but it's worth every penny in my opinion. So then you've got your different size deep sockets, your different type sockets for your taps. A little angled piece for getting around awkward corners, extension bars, a handheld version as well. So absolutely great kit, guys. Check this out in the basket below, same as the bucket. The bucket I think is an absolute must-have for any plumber. I've got a couple of these buckets and they are really handy. I'd be lost without them. Don't forget, guys, like, share and follow, guys. See you soon.